It's February, and that means it's time to get started on the hunting prep. If you're one of my five faithful, you know I go hunting sometime toward the end of February for a week in Texas, and I usually document my hunting prep, what I pack, what I take, and then afterwards do an after action telling what worked, what didn't. And one thing I want to talk about is this pretty inexpensive $24 Energizer headlight and tell you why I like it for hunting. So there's all kind of headlamps out there. You can get some really nice ones, and I've got a couple. But you know, I've been using these Energizer headlamps for years and years, and I've yet to have one fail me. I did have one melt. It got some bug juice on it or something and kind of melted. But it still worked. It was just ugly. But here's why I like this one. And this one, gee, I guess I should have held on to the. Okay, I got this at Lowe's, but I'm sure you can get it in other places. But the important thing about this one is it does this. You see that? It doesn't show up so much on camera. But with the first push of the main button, you get a red light, not a white light. Now, if you want a white light, you can get that. And you get the different variations. And if you're somewhere where you don't need a red light, you can go straight to white light. But if you want a red light, the first push gives you two little red LEDs, and then if you push the second button over here, it turns it off. Now, I can't tell you how important that is to know that your headlamp, when you push the button, is going to give you a red light and not some blaring 400 lumen white light. You know, on the up to a mile hike out to the stand at 3 in the morning, or in the stand, if you need some light, it's really important to know that when you push that button, you're going to get a red lens. And so many of the lights I've seen are not geared for that. Sure, they might have a red or a blue or a green lens, but you have to work your way through all the different modes and everything, and you may or may not get one that has that. But when you buy this Vision HD with the red lens, and it doesn't really make it very specific, but I've just learned over experience that it gives you the red light first. And that's just really important to know that one push you get the red light, and then you can turn it off again without cycling through. So again, one push red light, and push the other one, the other button, turns it off. But one push red light, you want white light? Go ahead. It looks like. Oh, okay. Hadn't noticed that. This is breaking news, folks. So if you push the red light and you leave it on a while and then push the same button again, it goes off there. So either one, but I would not take that chance of how long is long enough to make sure I'm not going to blare with a white light. I would just push the other button to turn it off. But it's a simple thing, but it's an important thing. And for 24 bucks, you just can't beat it. 400 lumens is plenty of light for a headlamp. I mean, there's nothing wrong with carrying one of those super blasters in your pack if you really need a heavy duty light. But just for doing normal hunting things, a little red lens and 400 lumens if you happen to need them, that's the way to go. So anyway, I'm not endorsed by Energizer or anything, but they're fairly inexpensive. They work and they're easy to find. So anyway, little tip there. Hey, thanks for watching.